This is Simspell and welcome back to Niche Wizarding World with the Spellbook Tribe Reborn. When we left off in the previous episode, one of our cursed nichelings, Daphras, died and was reborn into one of our magical nichelings. Of course, she is yet to be trained, but we made a rule a while back that if the cursed nichelings die and you guys agree that they have done something significant to help the wizarding circle and society of our nichelings, of course, then they will be reborn as a nicheling within the wizarding circle of either gender. It doesn't matter if they were a male or a female, as a cursed nicheling when they died, but they can be born as a nicheling of any gender. So we had Smearborn born, interestingly enough, just as Daphras died. So I think we've all come to a consensus that his spirit has transferred or been reborn in Smearborn. And you guys made an interesting point that it was funny that I named her the name I did because it has the word born in it, and like I've been ranting for the past minute or so, Daphras has been reborn. So guys, let's get started. We have 16 nichelings, 67 food, and 93 nesting material. We are with Irem, I believe, Master Irem, on the heights of this beautiful, beautiful island, where we haven't been coming across any dark magic users, thank goodness. And we've been making really good headway in clearing the grasses by the cliffside here so that we have easier access between the alienage and all sides of the island, pretty much. We are a little bit more spread out in some circumstances, but I think we're actually pretty okay. Okay, so we had Witch Tyaseth and Wizard Kigrim, who were childhood sweethearts, I believe, getting ready to have their child. So she's got 2 days left, and I think everyone's reuniting at the top here. We've got a few nichelings that are getting sent out to certain corners of the island, so I will get them moving in a little bit. But as we like to do, I think actually I'll leave the... Normally we like starting off with the cursed nichelings, but I think I'm inclined to let them move last, just in case we have a dark magic user. And of course, as you guys already know, the nichelings that we have here, the cursed ones, they're the ones who hunt down all the dark magic users, because to some extent they are immune to it. But okay, I'm gonna get Irem. I don't think she's gonna have any more children, so I'm not gonna force her to do that, but she's gonna break this nest and she's gonna jump all the way down here. Is she? Is she actually training anyone? I don't think she is. We only have 2 apprentices so far. We have Mazook to Thidlock. So where's Thidlock? Thidlock is here and Mazook is here. And then we have Scoradel and Thala. So Thala and Scoradel. There we go. So we've got them in their little bundles. So that's pretty cool. I think I'm going to move my Hisk down here. I think she's very fascinated. Of course, we want to be gathering food at any chance we get, but I think she's very fascinated with this part, the islands that we have down here, and she wants to explore that. As for Thala, she's going to try and get this bundle. Scoradel is going to eat that, and I think join her sister on this side. Now, they could crack some shells, which they might also do over here, and discover new resources that they can gather. So I think they're fine to adventure in that area. Grand Witch Sithwi has led her people very well. She's of course staying under this tree and just collecting up nuts because it is the most useful way that she can spend her time. Also, it is a great place to be centralized and connect the different parts of the wizarding circle to each other. We don't want anyone to be isolated or separated, of course, divided by shadows. That is not the way we want things to go. Tyaseth is going to grab some food over there, and I think she's going to jump in this direction. There we go, more food. I think in general everyone's headed this way. Wizard Kigrim is going to jump over here and clear away some of these spots. And I think Smearborn is going to huddle closer to the rest of her family. Nice, we are going to get Thidlock. Thidlock, let's jump back here, shall we? He's going to jump here, and I think he's going to try and clear away some of these spots. Everyone's working very well together, which I'm happy about. Mazook is going to dive in here and help out his master. Elsa, who I think has only just recently, she's the newest addition to the Masters of the Circle. She is going to jump down this way. She can do a lot helping to clear out the grasses in that area. And Imla has been trying her best to stick on the outskirts so that she can protect everyone should the need for that arise. Although we haven't had need for anyone to be healed or anything. So there we go. Everyone's moving around down here pretty well. Over here, I think they might even start meeting up with the cursed nichelings at some point. Normally they don't like mingling, but that was especially under one of our older Grand Wizards, Wruzeyl. He kind of made up the whole alienage and he didn't like them mixing with the Wizarding Circle. I don't think Sithwi particularly wants to invite them into the Wizarding Circle. That's not how everything works, but at the same time, if they did meet up, I don't think Sithwi would have too big of a problem with it. The legends of the cursed nichelings have been passed down, and in fact, Sithwi's own mother, Sith, if you guys remember, she was a green nicheling, a toxic-bodied nicheling, who gave birth to a lot of these cursed nichelings. So I think a whole heap of them are actually Sithwi's half-siblings. I don't think she would be too bothered by them. As long as they kept to themselves, I don't think she would mind joining up with them here for the sake of exploration, of course, and safety of the Wizarding Circle. So we have that going on. There we go. I'll get these guys to collect up their food, though, because they are our main sources for food. And let's get Ulfjan to jump around here. Darn it. We don't have... He might have to go here to see if he can grab any food. Actually, what am I doing? Ulfjan, you need to come to this tree. Yeah, he needs to collect up food from this tree. Jeez. Okay, well, we're gonna nudge him on down pretty soon. Hopefully, I'm able to do this right. And Jathind, because Jathind definitely can't collect up food from this tree, and darn it, he can't even get that. He is very useless, I must say. I think we've established this in the past. But yeah, I think I'll move Ulfjan down here so that he can collect from the nut tree. Okay, I think everyone's done. So let's turn the day and see if everyone stays okay. Oh yay, it's raining. That means more resources. So nothing too dramatic is happening. We've got resources. Oh, there's a leech and there's also some clamshells. I think I'm gonna get my Hisk to jump this way, grab the clamshell, and someone has plucked something. Yep, Scoridel just got leeched, so I'll get Thala to jump this way and help out her mentor. Scoridel, meanwhile, we'll get my Hisk, maybe, to jump all the way on this end, and then we'll get Scoridel, who is very talented, might I add, to join his sister on this side. Start clearing away the grasses. Her apprentice is still in eyesight, so she should be able to catch up pretty soon. I mean, this is dangerous. There is a block of shadow between them, but sometimes you gotta make sure your apprentice is a little bit more adventurous than you give them credit for. I'll get Grand Witch Sithwi to collect up her nuts over here. Nice, did something jump that way? Also, Smearborn is old enough to get trained, so she needs her light brown gemstones. And who is going to train her is the question. Who is going to train her? Thidlock and Scoridel are out of the question for now. Sithwi could she could actually take on a new apprentice. She was the one who trained Elsa not too long ago. And I think you need a minimum of 8 days to get trained by a nicheling, otherwise you'll grow up a hedge witch because your training won't be complete. So I think I'll send Smearborn, apprentice Smearborn now, down to Sithwi. So apprentice Smearborn is going to get sent down to Grand Witch Sithwi, and she's going to train under her. So let's get her to huddle on down. Also, she has the cracking, which means she can definitely help us crack open some of these nuts. She might even take up a different position down here on that tree, and they could tend to that together. So that'll be pretty good. Tyaseth, meanwhile, is ready to give birth. I think she's going to want to travel a little bit in this direction. Maybe right up next to this rock because it's just a very safe location for her to have a child. She's going to go and give birth right over there. Right next to Kigrim as well. I'll say I'll get her to clear up these spots. Jump up here. Kigrim really loves moving around a lot, so I think he's going to try and clear away some of these spots. He's going to stay relatively close, and oh look, Mazook just found himself a bottle. He's going to just treat himself to some food that way. We'll get Thidlock to jump back here. And I think Smearborn was Thidlock's child, if I'm correct. Yep, it was Irem and Thidlock, so there we go, we've got that happening. We'll get Imla to, let's see, Imla. I think you can clear away these spots directly around me. So she'll clear away that, and then Irem is going to jump to the edges and see if she can clear away some of the spots in this area. There we go. We're starting to see the entirety of the Wizarding Circle kind of spread out a lot, like a wave. They're crossing over the island in a wave, which is quite interesting to see. We'll get, let's see, Sakron to grab these nuts. There we go. I'll get Ulfion before I forget to actually jump on down so he can make his way to the tree. Look at that. There we go. He's going to make his way to the tree slowly but surely. Traxa will get you to jump in this direction and clear away some spots. Yeah, we do have some regrowable grasses there, which we need to be careful of. Jathind, let's clear away these spots. Jump down here. He's going to help do some exploration in the savannah area and see if we can find anything there. Let's settle down next to Tyaseth though and hope we have a boy. We aren't killing for boys, but it would help to have a little bit more of a balanced gender ratio. We have 5 boys currently. So actually 4 boys because, oh geez, no, we have 3 boys. We don't count the cursed nicheling, so there we go. Let's time of day. It's another girl. Goodness gracious. Well, she is very useful, just like Smearborn, because she has 4 collecting and 2 cracking, and then 2 attacking, which is super useful. She needs a name though, and I don't have any female names on the names list that I can give her. I have 1 left in the female names list, but it has a specific meaning, and unfortunately that does not apply to this little girl here. So I'm going to have to think up of a funky name to give her. We used Smearborn last time. I'm going to name her... I'll name her Marigast. Yep, Marigast. There we go. Welcome, little Marigast. That is a very long name, but it sounded cool. Okay, little Marigast, born to Kigrim and Tyaseth. I like it. At least they're having really useful children. So she's gonna dive straight out of the nest. I think Kigrim... Oh no, we're gonna have Tyaseth break the nest and then jump in this... Oh darn it, there's a lot of food. Well, Kigrim, you're gonna have to romance your mate again. There we go, she's romanced quite nicely there. And then he's gonna jump back to his spot over here while Tyaseth looks over her child. And oh look, Mazook grew up into a wizard. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, well he is gonna get his... What gemstone do you have? Is it the orange one? He got trained by Thidlock. So he's gonna get his orange gemstone, and he's gonna be Wizard Mazook. So Wizard Mazook. He can cast both his spells though, so let's have a good look at his genes. And did I? Yes, I did. Let's have a good look at his genes and see what we need to pass on or what we would like. I'm quite happy with the paws he's got. Maybe I'll put in 1 nimble fingers because it seems a lot more useful than having a runner leg. And I'm happy with everything else he has, so I might just randomize something. I'll give him the... Oh, actually no, I'll give him Claw. nimble fingers, and we'll pop in a claw because those both seem like really cool genes to have. And he's got cracker jaw as well, so he's really good at collecting nuts. That's pretty cool. Okay, so he's doing a great job over here. That's nice to see. Let's get the others moving, shall we? We only have one expectant nicheling currently, don't we? Now, Mazook, are you possibly available for anyone? We need to check that out as well. So he's got D and C. D and C. Who is he related to? Raka and Thidlock. He could mate with any one of his aunts. He could. He's got recessive purr snout. C and H. Okay, D and C. D and C. D and C. D and C. Oh wow, he could mate with Myhisk and Scoradel. Huh. So actually, I might send him down there. They are his aunts, but they have a really good chance of passing on the purr snout so that we continue the healer line, which is kind of very important for us, and we've been overlooking that because we've been so secure with the 3 females we had. But I think I'm going to send him down so he can have some healthy children with these 2. So let's get him to cross over as quickly as possible. And let's see, Scoradel, see both these females, we've got 9 days and we've got 6 days. They could both have his offspring. They definitely could both have his offspring. So I might get both of them pregnant. I could get both of them pregnant and just have them have their child at different times. Let's see how much we can move them across. Okay, I'll get them to both mate with him for now, because they both have, I think, yep, they all have their genes, and there's nothing that says, like, there's no rule that says we can only mate one nicheling at a time, or they're mates for life, or anything like that. We don't have that. So I think it's quite okay if they took him on as a mate. So Myhisk has taken him on as a mate first, and Scoradel will do the same, and they'll just have their offspring at different times. So hopefully we can ensure that that purr snout somehow passes through. Even if it's not in the dominant genes, hopefully it passes on in the recessives. Thala, meanwhile, I think while her mentor is over here, is going to just drop by and just pluck a berry so that she can nibble on a little bit of a snack. We'll get Grand Witch Sithwi to jump this way. Oh, drop some nuts, and I think Smearborn is going to collect a nut from under there. There we go. They're going to spend a lot of time in this area with this tree. So we have that going on. Tyseth, right, just moves along. Elsay is going to clear away some of these grasses. Nice, and stick to a spot. Oh look, Thidlock just found a bunnel. He'll grab that. He found another bunnel. I'll get Imla to jump back here and grab this bit of food. Oh, there's so many bunnels! We'll get Irim to have a little bit of a feast before she passes away, because she is about to pass away. That's so sad. But I think she's going to feel very safe passing over here huddled between her family members, knowing that her child has been apprenticed to the Grand Witch and that she can die in peace, knowing that everything in the Wizarding Circle is being taken care of. Meanwhile, down here, Sakran has spent pretty much all her life in isolation. Her family's kind of left her. She's been helping us with food quite a bit, but because of that, she's kind of found herself neglected of sorts to one side of the island. Okay, Jathind, he is going to clear away these grasses in his immediate surrounds, and Traxa is going to do the same. Oh, she can grab Bunnel. I didn't realize. Okay, well, you continue grabbing Bunnel and clear out that piece of grass. These two are regrowable, so I don't think I'll worry about them too much. And we should be able to turn the day. Yep, we should be able to turn the day. So here we go, guys. We had a nicheling pass away, and I think we know who it is. Oh, it's our beloved Irim. Okay, we are going to come here and get Scoradel to mate. There we go with Mazook. She has how many days? 3 days. So she should be, thank goodness, able to have at least one child. So even if Myhisk wasn't able to pass on her genetics, I mean, not Myhisk, Imla. Imla's about to pass away. Immel's gonna pass away. She will not be able to pass on her genetics, but at least her two younger sisters are going to be able to do that. Thank goodness. Otherwise, I would have been very, very upset. Okay, let's see if we can grab Squirtle and move her along to the other side as quickly as possible. Her apprentice is going to grab a snack and jump down to the beach. And guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.